Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that seeks to develop algorithms and systems capable of simulating the human capacity to reason, learn, make decisions and solve complex problems autonomously. AI uses statistical and machine learning methods to analyze large data sets and learn patterns to perform specific tasks. AI is increasingly present in our lives, from virtual assistants in smartphones to self-driving cars, and has the potential to transform many industries, including healthcare, transportation, manufacturing and finance. But what most calls our attention is if one day this artificial intelligence wants to dominate all of humanity. This can happen? Come with me in this video and I'll explain. AI uses techniques such as machine learning, artificial neural networks and others to create models that can be trained with large data sets in order to perform specific tasks such as speech recognition, natural language processing, image analysis and taking of decisions. This technology is present in several complex problems. However, AI obviously have conscience or free will. That is, they are not able to make decisions on their own and act outside the limits imposed by their algorithms and training. Furthermore, most artificial intelligence experts agree that for an artificial intelligence to develop malicious intent towards humans, it would need to possess a conscience and will of its own, which is still not the case with most artificial intelligence technologies currently available. However, it is important that the research and development of artificial intelligence is guided by ethical principles and that the impacts that this technology can have on society as a whole are taken into account, in order to minimize risks and ensure that artificial intelligence is used responsibly and safely. Artificial intelligences can present a number of problems. They can be trained on data that contains bias, which can lead to discriminatory and unfair decisions. Lack of transparency. Artificial intelligence can be complex and difficult to understand, which can make it difficult to identify errors or failures. Goal mismatch. AI can be trained to achieve a specific goal, but may not take into account other important goals, which can lead to unintended negative consequences. Security issues. Artificial intelligence can be vulnerable to attacks or intrusions, which can put sensitive data and personal information at risk. Excessive dependence. Excessive adoption of artificial intelligence can lead to dependence on automated systems, which can lead to a reduction in the human ability to perform essential tasks. Job replacement. Artificial intelligence can lead to job replacement, which can cause unemployment and other negative consequences for the people who depend on those. Guided by ethical principles and that the impacts that this technology can have on society as a whole are taken into account, in order to minimize risks and ensure that it is available today. However, it is important that AI research and development is guided by ethical principles and that the impacts that this technology can have on society as a whole are taken into account, in order to minimize risks and ensure that AI is used in an appropriate way, responsibly and safely. If an AI becomes hostile, there are safety and control mechanisms that can be applied to prevent it from causing harm to humans, such as disabling it or limiting its actions. It is important that AI developers consider these issues from the early design stage and implement adequate security measures to avoid any risky situations. Do you think we would be prepared if artificial intelligence wanted to control everyone? Comment. And if you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. It is very important for us that you subscribe and leave your like so that YouTube recommends this channel to other people. Thank you.